Hey, Chosen Chance, I hope you're having a blessed and positive day. I want to remind you guys that God is not looking for perfection. He's not looking for you to be perfect. Yes, He wants you to have an excellent spirit and He wants you to do everything that you do. He wants you to do it with your whole heart and unto Him. But I want to remind you that God just wants you to be better. He just wants you to be better. And sometimes we get so caught up on trying to be perfect and trying to look perfect in God's eyes. But nobody can be perfect but God. He doesn't expect you to be perfect, but He does expect you to be better, better than you were yesterday, better than you were last year. He wants you to be better. And us as believers, we have to strive to be better people. We have to strive to be better in our home, better at our job, better people, so we can serve better in the community. But you're trying to be perfect, and God doesn't expect you to be perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. But as long as you're being better, that's what God wants. He wants better obedience, better effort, better habits, better mindset. He just wants better. Once you realize that God doesn't want you to be perfect, He wants you to be better, better in your walk, better with carrying your cross daily, better with your time with Him. He just wants you to be better. God sees your effort and He sees that you want to grow, and He sees that you're striving to be a better person. That's what God wants to see. He wants to see you better because you stand in the same mindset and you're thinking, oh, I already know enough. Oh, I already prayed enough. Oh, I already did enough righteous things. But no, God wants to see you be better in all areas of your life. Mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. So don't settle in the place that you're at because you think that this is it. You think that this is the best you'll ever be. But no, when God created you, He had the best in mind. Not good. Yeah, you're good right now. You're better than what you used to be. But He wants you to be at your best. And that's the goal, to strive to be our best self, to strive to be better. Because sometimes we get caught up in the emotions and the things of the world, and then we end up falling off track, and we end up losing focus of our goals and losing focus on the direction that God is taking us. But we have to learn that if we just be better, just every day, and it doesn't take much to be better. If you just learned one thing new today, you were better than you were yesterday. If you just did one thing better for you today, then you were better than you were yesterday. You were better than you were last year. If you just showed your child or your family a little bit more love today, then you were better than you were yesterday. If you decided to forgive somebody today, you were better than you were yesterday. It's about being better. If you were more obedient today, then you were better than you were yesterday. It doesn't take much to be better. You don't have to try hard to be better. Just do it. Just do it. It's the little things. It's the little things. But the goal is for us to be always growing and always evolving. We have to evolve. We can't stay in the same mindset that we have been in. We can't, because we want better. We want a better life. We want better things to come to us, but it's not going to come to us in this old form that we're in. It's not going to come to us with our old habits. Better is going to come when we become better. When we instill better habits in our life, that's when better is going to attract. But don't strive to be perfect. Strive to be your best. Nobody is going to be perfect, but God intended for you and us to be our best. And that is the goal. Every day to be striving towards our best. Because honestly, you know that you could be doing more. You know that you could be making more effort. Whatever area it is that God has been speaking to your spirit, you know that you could be doing more. You know that you can be a better spouse. You know that you can be a better person. You know that you can have a better attitude, a better perspective, better habits. You know it. So just do better because that's what God wants. He wants you to just be better. That's the goal each and every day, just to be better. It's in the small things because the little things that you do every day to be better is going to end up being a big thing. Take the small steps to be better so you can become your best self. That's the goal. We're in transition to becoming our best self. But this time next year, you want to be able to show for what you have been planting. You want your harvest season to be plentiful. But in order for your harvest season to be plentiful, you have to sow the seeds. All right, chosen champs, I hope y'all have a blessed and positive day. Share this video with anybody you feel like may need this word today. All right, chosen champs, I'll see you next time. Peace. Remember, be better. Peace.